Well, good morning, everybody. It's Dr. Carmen Bryan. This is Car Chronicles. You guys ready? Let's do this. Some of you are asking the question, why isn't the narcissist hoovering me? But you're getting to a point where you are living your life on pause. And the reason why you're living your life on pause is because you can't figure out, why are they not hoovering me? They discarded me, but they're not even trying to get in contact with me. They're not trying to have a conversation with me. What is going on? What's wrong with me? Let me tell you something. Sometimes it's a good thing that they don't hoover you. But some of you guys are living in denial. Some of you are living in, it's like a total shock. Like they ghosted you, or they've discarded you, and they're not having conversation with you. They're not talking to you. So you're wondering, like, what is going on? And a lot of you are justifying, being on pause, and you're telling people that I'm trying to get my life together. I'm trying to fix me. I'm working on me. So you're losing weight, gaining weight, going to the gym. That's you, him or her, losing weight, getting yourself together, eating right, buying new clothes, changing the way you look, getting a new hairstyle, getting your face fixed, going to get massages, but you're doing it for all the wrong reason. Now you're justifying it by telling people that you're doing this for you. And then you even have the nerve to get angry when people say, no, you're not. You're doing it because you're trying to attract them. And the reason why they know this is because they know you. Or the thing is that a lot of times you think you're fooling people, and people can see right through it. Even you can see through people, but they can see right through it. That this is not about you. This is about getting them to hoover you, getting them to come back, because you're not finished yet. In your mind, you have not concluded this relationship. You're not going to get any closure from the narcissist. You're going to have to get your own closure. But a lot of you are still waiting for, now this is just who it applies to, and you can get angry if you want to, but you'll get angry with people when they call you out. The thing about it is then you're posting pictures. Number one, your profile is not even private. Your profile is public. And what you say is I don't have to hide myself. Whatever. If they come to the page, whatever. Good for them. No, you're doing that on purpose. You're doing that on purpose because of the fact you want them to find you on Facebook. You want them to see you thinner or thicker. You want them to see you, the new you. So what you're doing is a reverse hoover. You're actually hoovering them. You're actually trying to get their attention. You're filling back up. You're filling back up with the fuel that they stolen from you, but you're doing it for all the wrong reasons. You're not doing it because you're trying to heal. You're doing it because you're trying to pull them back to you. You want the hoover. You have to make up your mind that you're done. And a lot of times what it is you want them to change. You want the pain to stop. But you're not ready to let go of the situationship. And when they are out doing what they're doing, you're wondering why they're not hoovering you, because of the fact that a narcissist does not have the energy to try to get fuel, to hoover you and to hoover or love bomb someone else. When they are love bombing someone else, they may come to you from time to time to refill, because they have to but they have to release a lot of fuel to love bomb someone. See, a narcissist, you have to understand that they're pulling fools, but they're pulling fuel from you. They're getting fuel from secondary supply and whatever supply that they can get it from. But when they are love bombing someone, when they have idealized and love bombing someone, they are releasing copious amounts of fuel into that love bombing, into pulling that person, into using money to pull this person, to impress this person. They're exuding a lot of, or releasing a lot of energy in order to pull this person. That's why it's like it's a loan. This is not something that they're doing freely, because whoever they're love bombing owes them. And they will owe them throughout the whole relationship. Even when if you think about it, dang, you bought me dinner, but now I've got to give you a heart and a kidney and an eyeball, but that's how they are. And so when they are love bombing someone else, they don't have time to hoover you. because they're focused on someone else. They're focused on better supply than you. Now, for some of you, you may start crying. That's okay. Get it out your system. Because when I say better fuel than you doesn't mean that they're better than you. That means that they have not figured out what they're dealing with. They're naive. They don't understand a narcissist. They don't understand the game that is being played. They're naive. They're ignorant. They don't understand the person, this narcissist that they're dealing with. And so the better fuel is the more more ignorant fuel. And all of us have been ignorant at one time or another. So don't sit behind the camera where I can't see you. Like, I know she didn't just call me ignorant. You were ignorant too. Not just ignorant. You were ignorant too. Because we all were ignorant. And you were ignorant too. Because ignorant just means that you lacked the knowledge. You didn't know. You didn't have enough information. And all of us were ignorant at one time. And you too were ignorant. Now look at you. You got an attitude. I ain't even gonna look at the camera. You got an attitude. I can't believe she just said this on TikTok. I sure did. And they just looking, when you say better supply is just ignorant supply. Better supply just means that they don't know. That doesn't mean that they're better than you. You shouldn't be comparing yourself to anybody anyway. You know, I know some of you are not in the Bible, but just use this context, for example. You are beautifully and wonderfully made. You know, you are highly favored. That's what I think of myself. You got to look at yourself as I am the treasure. You know, I had to come to the conclusion, wait a minute. I am the treasure. I am the jewel in the crown. You know, I'm not saying that I'm ignorant. I mean, ignorant. I was. I'm not saying that I'm arrogant or prideful or anything like that, but you got to have enough self-esteem to know, you know what? I don't have to crawl on my belly to beg no one to be with me. I don't have to tie a raw piece of meat around my neck in order for you to play with me or in order for you to pay attention. You don't have to post pictures every hour on the hour of your body, of your hair, of your makeup. You done lost weight. You super sexy now. You flexing in the mirror at the gym. You got your little 17 pack, you know, while some of us walk around with our 2 packs or 40 ounce, you know, whatever we got going on, you know, and your butt cheeks tight, you know, just pop a penny out your butt cheeks or whatever, you know, whatever. I'm just trying to add a little humor because some of you guys are hurt and I understand that. But the point is that you don't have to impress anybody. And when you're on your site, on your Facebook page, on your Instagram, and you've got to post 5,000 pictures and you have to convince people, or you're telling people how wonderful you are doing, how great you are doing, and, you know, this is my glow up, and you don't have to worry about people that mistreat you and blah, 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 blah. People can see right through that. And if people can see right through that, that narcissist can see right through that. They don't have to do any work. You're doing all the work for them. So they already know that the door is open. So if they really want to come through, they can come through. So they just put you on pause. You are on pause now while they're doing whatever they're doing. And if it doesn't work when they're love bombing, you know, these other folks, if it doesn't work, they already know I can come and I can cause havoc in your life because the doors are wide open. If we can see it, what makes you think that the narcissist doesn't see it? The narcissist is more in tune with people because of the fact that they pay attention to all the negativity. You know, you're putting all this negativity out there. When I say negativity, what I'm talking about, you're bleeding all over the place. You're bleeding all over the place. Your heart is hurting. People can tell that your heart is hurting. They can tell by your conversation. They can tell by the tone, you know, how you talk, how you're doing things that are out of character. You're doing things on Facebook and that you've never done before. So people already know what's wrong with her. What's wrong with him? This is out of character for them. And you're thinking to yourself, no, I'm a changed person. I have changed. And everyone else is looking at you, people around you that know you and love you, like, yeah, you changed. All right. You changed because you're desperate. And now your desperation is showing. That is how the narcissist got you in the first place, because they picked and prodded and listened and you know, and you could be a strong person. You could have been a strong person. Absolutely. But everybody has weaknesses. Even Superman had kryptonite, and that came from his own planet. And so what makes you think that you don't have any kryptonite? And then they just find out what it is that is the kryptonite. And then they go after it. But when you start hoovering them, they don't have to do any work. It's thought fuel for them. They don't have any work to do. They don't have anything to do because they're watching you. And some of them are not even watching you. They're too focused on the supply that they're after. And you do things like accidentally show up in the areas that they go out to eat. You know, that's where they get gas at. You show up around their house. You show up around their friends. You just happen to see their friends because you want their friends. Now, you don't turn their friends into flying monkeys because you want their friends to go back and let them know how well you are doing. And in actuality, no, you're not. You're doing the hoovering. You done turned into the predator. Now you're going to hunt this narcissist because the narcissist is not hunting you. But you have put yourself as a vulnerable prey. Once again, you put yourself out there and you are vulnerable, not just to the old narcissist that discarded you, but now you're also vulnerable to the new narcissists that are out there watching you, because some of those friends that you're out there trying to show out for to make sure that they bring that information in are the ones that are watching you as well. But you also have online predators. So y'all stop that. You need to heal. Invest in yourself. Matter of fact, invest and come to my conference. You're going to find a lot about your trauma. See you in LA.